Welcome back to Guitar Theory Modules. This is Module 19 and we're on pages 58 through 60. In this module, I'm going to show you augmented triads. Like any other triad, the augmented triad consists of 3 notes stacked in thirds. The bottom third is a major third, and the top third is also a major third. In other words, the distance from the root to the third of the chord is a major third, and the distance from the third of the chord to the fifth of the chord is also a major third. And the fifth of an augmented triad is an augmented fifth. The only difference between a major triad and an augmented triad is the fifth. A major triad has a perfect fifth from root to the fifth of the chord, and an augmented triad has an augmented fifth from the root to the fifth of the chord. So an easy way to write an augmented triad is to first write a major triad and then raise the fifth a half step. When we raise the fifth of the chord, the note name will stay the same, but if it's a flat note, that flat note becomes a natural note. If that note is a natural note, it becomes a sharp note, and if the note's already a sharp note, it becomes a double sharp, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Here's a C major triad, C, E, G. We change this to a G augmented triad by raising that G, the fifth of the chord, a half step to a G sharp. So C augmented is C, E, G sharp. Then we have this E flat major chord, E flat, G, B flat. To change this E flat major to an E flat augmented, we raise that B flat by turning it into a natural, and now E flat augmented is spelled E flat, G, B. And here's an A major triad, A, C sharp, E. To change that A major triad into an A augmented triad, we need to raise that E. The letter name's going to stay the same, so this E becomes an E sharp. Now A augmented is spelled A, C sharp, E sharp. This E augmented chord contains a B sharp, and this A augmented chord contains an E sharp. Now these notes are a lot easier to read as C and F, but they're spelled this way because triads are supposed to be written as stacked thirds. So when you build a triad, you first stack all the notes in thirds, and then you alter those notes as needed with sharps, flats, or naturals. If that perfect fifth above the root is already a sharp note, then the augmented fifth is going to be a double sharp, and here's what a double sharp looks like. A double sharp is a note that has been sharped twice, essentially raising it a whole step. In this example, the F double sharp sounds the same as the G, but again, it's spelled this way so that the triad is written as a series of stacked thirds. At the bottom of page 59, we have this augmented triad exercise. Your job is to write the given chords in root position, and the first chord is going to be a major chord, the other is going to be an augmented chord with the same root. After you write each major triad, you can convert that triad into an augmented triad by raising the fifth a half step. And remember, if the fifth is a flat note, you're going to change it into a natural. If it's a natural note, you're going to change it into a sharp note, and if that fifth is a sharp note already, you're going to change it into a double sharp. If you have my book, Guitar Theory Modules, you can write your answer right there in the book, and you can check your work on page 217. And by the way, your chords may appear in a different octave than my answers, but that's okay as long as the triads are correct. If you don't have Guitar Theory modules, you can just write this on a piece of paper. And by the way, you should review Module 12 if you still need work on writing major triads. Number 1, a G major triad is spelled G, B, D. To change the G major to G augmented, change the D, the fifth of the chord, to a D sharp, and G augmented is spelled G, B, D sharp. Number 2, E flat major, is spelled E flat, G, B flat. To change that E flat major to E flat augmented, we raise that B flat by turning it into a natural, and now E flat augmented is spelled E flat, G, B. Number 3, B major is spelled B, D sharp, F sharp. To change the B major to B augmented, we're going to change that F sharp into an F double sharp. Now B augmented is spelled B, D sharp, F double sharp. Number 4, F major, is spelled F-A-C. To change F major to F augmented, we raise that C, the fifth of the chord, to a C sharp, and F augmented is spelled F, A, C sharp. Number 5, A flat major is spelled A flat, C, E flat. To change A flat major to A flat augmented, we raise the fifth of the chord, that E flat, by turning it into an E natural, and A flat augmented is spelled A flat, C, E. Number 6, E major is spelled E, G sharp, B. To change the E major to E augmented, we raise that B by a half step, change it to a B sharp, and E augmented is spelled E, G sharp, B sharp. Number 7, D flat major is spelled D flat, F, A flat. To change D flat major to D flat augmented, we raise the fifth of the chord, that A flat, to an A natural, and D flat augmented is spelled D flat, F, A. Number 8, B flat major is spelled B flat, D, F. To change B flat major to B flat augmented, we raise the fifth of the chord, the F, to an F sharp, and B flat augmented is spelled B flat, D, F sharp. On page 60, we have this triad exercise, major, minor, diminished, or augmented. This is an identification exercise. We've got 16 triads written in root position. Your job is to name each chord and label it as major, minor, diminished, or augmented. An augmented chord can be written with AUG, as you see in my books, or with the plus sign, whichever works for you. If you have guitar theory modules, you can write your answer right there in the book, and you can check your work on page 217. If you don't have guitar theory modules, just write this on a piece of paper, and if you have trouble with any of these, you can review Module 12 for your major triads, Module 15 for your minor triads, and Module 17 for diminished triads. Number 1, F, A flat, C is an F minor chord. F up to C is a perfect fifth, and F to A flat is a minor third. Number 2, A, C sharp, E sharp is an A augmented. A going up to E sharp is an augmented fifth, and A to C sharp is a major third, C sharp to E sharp is a major third. Number 3, D flat, F, A flat is D flat major. D flat going up to A flat is a perfect fifth, and D flat to F is a major third. Number 4, A flat, C, E flat is an A flat major. A flat going up to E flat is a perfect fifth, A flat to C is a major third. Number 5, G flat, B flat, D is a G flat augmented. G flat going up to D is an augmented fifth, G flat to B flat is a major third, B flat to D is a major third. Number 6, C, E flat, G is a C minor chord. C going up to G is a perfect fifth, C going up to E flat is a minor third. Number 7, G, B flat, D flat is G diminished. G going up to D flat is a diminished fifth, G going to B flat is a minor third, and B flat going to D flat is a minor third. Number 8, E flat, G flat, B flat is E flat minor. E flat going up to B flat is a perfect fifth, and E flat going to G flat is a minor third. Number 9, E, G sharp, B sharp is an E augmented chord. E going up to B sharp is an augmented fifth, E to G sharp is a major third, and G sharp to B sharp is a major third. Number 10, E flat, G, B double flat. This is an E flat diminished chord. E flat going up to B double flat is a diminished fifth, and E flat to G flat is a minor third, G flat to B double flat is a minor third. Number 11, D, F sharp, A. This is a D major chord. D going up to A is a perfect fifth, and D going to F sharp is a major third. Number 12, B, D sharp, F sharp is a B major chord. B going up to F sharp is a perfect fifth, and B going to D sharp is a major third. Number 13, A, C sharp, E is an A major chord. A going up to E is a perfect fifth, and A going to C sharp is a major third. Number 14, F, A, C sharp is an F augmented. F going up to C sharp is an augmented fifth, and F going to A is a major third. A going up to C sharp is also a major third. Number 15, G, B, D sharp is a G augmented chord. G going up to D sharp is an augmented fifth. G going to B is a major third, and B going to D sharp is also a major third. And finally, number 16, E, G sharp, B is an E major chord. E going up to B is a perfect fifth, and E going to G sharp is a major third. As with any other chord, augmented chords can be written in closed voicing and in open voicing, and in root position, first inversion, and second inversion. So all that stuff you learned with closed and open voicings with your major and minor chords also applies to augmented chords. Your assignment for this module is to practice writing major, minor, diminished, and augmented triads. So download that free manuscript paper from my website, print out as much as you need. A good way to learn the similarities and differences between these types of chords is to first pick a few notes, write major triads based on those notes, then change those major triads into augmented triads by raising the fifth, then change those original major triads into minor triads by lowering the third, and then change those minor triads to diminished triads by lowering the fifth of the minor triads. And in the meantime, keep practicing your major, minor, and diminished arpeggios so you can apply all this stuff to the guitar. If you have problems with any of this, review Module 12 for your major triads, Module 15 for your minor triads, and Module 17 for your diminished triads. Don't forget to check out my book, Guitar Theory Modules. You can watch all these videos for free, but if you have your copy of Guitar Theory Modules, you're going to have all this information in one place. It's going to be a lot easier to follow along. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Now take your time with this module, and when you're ready, I will see you in Module 20, where you're going to learn how to play major triad arpeggios.